It is Labor Day weekend, and what's more American than good old apple pie? So Slade Grove of Slade Grove Creative Gourmet is here to show us how to make this delicious all-American treat, but he's done it with a twist. You guys know Slade, so you know he's not going to come with just the basic recipe.
No.
Well, first let me tell you, I didn't quite recognize you when you walked in. We're talking about building your body, building your mind. You've dropped like over 20 pounds.
I have been about 8 weeks now.
Fantastic.
I modified my eating habits because I was kind of getting chunky.
Hey, trust me, I live on a diet every day of my life.
I'm still kind of chunky, or as my mom used to call it, pleasantly plump.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
You know, it's like I modified my eating habits. I eliminated my diet soda. I used to drink diet soda like it was water. So I've eliminated the diet soda. I've eliminated the carbonated beverages. I don't put artificial sweetener now in my iced teas. So I've just modified my eating habits and just kind of switched up what I eat.
And something you shared with us, which I want all of you to understand, you've even modified this apple pie recipe.
I've cut back because you don't need all the sugars. I've noticed that the flavors are much more brighter when you don't load down a lot of the recipes with the sugars now. So I actually cut, like, I made a blueberry pie Monday. I cut the sugar in half, and the blueberries are much brighter. The flavors are brighter. And I did the same thing with the apple pie. When I was playing with the recipe for the show, I cut the amount of sugar that we put in this apple pie by half. So there's only 3/4 of a cup versus a cup and a half of sugar. And you know what? The flavors are beautiful and they're bright. And I added a little bit more. I added a little bit more acid by putting lemon juice down in there. And instead of the normal cheese, we use extra sharp cheddar cheese to help enhance those flavors and bring them out, so you get a much more flavorful bouquet.
So I'm sure everybody's saying, "Stop talking and let's cook."
Let's cook, yeah. So don't worry about the recipes. All the ingredients are on sladegrove.com and on Sonoran Living on Live's website. So basically, you're just going to core some apples, peel them, dice them up, and I like doing a rough, rustic chop on them. And speaking of apples, don't adhere to the traditional, oh, you must use this type of apple. I literally go to the store and buy like 1 and 2 of each variety of apple, dice them up and throw them in there because I like that mushy, I like that crunchy, I like that sweet, I like that tart, I like that variety. Different textures, different flavors. Then I use my quartet of spices. I use cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and ginger in there. We're going to use a little bit of flour as a binding agent, or you can use 2 tablespoons of tapioca if you want instead, instant tapioca. And then I do the reduced sugar, or you could use Splenda if you want to use an artificial sweetener. A little bit of salt. And then we're going to add a little splash of vanilla, and this is Madagascar bourbon vanilla. It's like super, super thick. Then what you're going to do is take your cheddar cheese and a pre-made pie shell. It's like you can't cheat in this. You can just use a pre-made pie shell.
And it's sharp cheddar, right?
And sharp cheddar.
Oh, so you put that on the bottom.
I put a little bit on the bottom first.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the apples.
There you go.
After we toss them together a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Fly away, apple. We're going to pour the apples into the pie crust.
So they really are chunky.
They are chunky because they are going to break down a little bit as they bake. And to save on time, we're not going to put all of them in there.
Yeah, the magic of TV, right?
Magic of TV.
Wow, it smells so great already.
Yeah,
no
the
apple
aromatics.
goes without going in the pie.
Then I actually cheat, and I found these great pie crust templates.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You basically buy those roll-out pie shells, and then I roll it out with my rolling pin, flip it over.
Look how pretty that is. It's so festive.
It's festive. You get these great designs. You can pick them up like at Williams-Sonoma or at Sur La Table. And basically you're going to trim it down.
Right, trim the excess.
You're going to trim the excess down. Then you're going to take a little bit of egg and water. And you're going to put some sugar on there. You're going to pop in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour and bake it down. Oh, I forgot the cheddar cheese. Good Lord.
That's okay.
You're going to put your cheddar cheese in there.
Cheddar cheese on top before you put,
Yeah, before you put the crust. Then what you're going to end up with is this wonderful
Oh, I can see the cheddar
pie.
poking through. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good.
So you're going to end up with this.
Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way.
And I'm going to leave this up to you to slice and enjoy.
Well, Terry's coming in, so
you mean up to us?
Yeah, I was about to say, you know there's no eating around here without tea. So let's start cutting into this.